And then imagine you had a blanket or a pillow underneath your ankles, the tops of the feet. Start to press them actively into the mat. Start to feel the core turn on a little bit more. Almost like you've got this corset zipping everything in towards the midline. You might feel the weight a little bit heavier in the heels of the palms, so see if you can press the finger pads down a bit more and just feel how this energetically feels in the body. The amount of effort that's needed, continue to come back to those smooth inhales and exhales. Take one more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Find your way back to a child's pose. Knees can be as wide or as close together as they need to. Maybe forehead down on the mat or even stacking the forearms here. And then inhale, make your way back to tabletop. From here, take the hips a little bit side to side, circles as big or small, just exploring this area. You might feel a stretch here, you might not, but if you run into some places that feel a little bit tighter, maybe stay there and just breathe into that space. And then eventually, as you make your way back to neutral, walk the hands and enter two forward. Tuck the toes and then lift the knees and enter two off of your mat. Keeping the spine long. Try not to let the chin drop here. Navel will continue to draw up towards the spine, and then see if you can check back in with the breath. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale. And then exhale, send it back, find your down dog. Eventually, finding your stillness here, but feel free to set up your down dog based on what feels comfortable for your body. Maybe feet closer together, maybe wider apart, maybe knees stay bent. But wherever you are, allow the thighs to press back towards the wall behind you. Allow the low body to do the heavy lifting. Head is heavy. On your next inhale, begin to lift up your right leg, maybe opening the hip for this first one, taking the knee, ankle in circles if that feels available. And then we'll square the hips off. Find that same imaginary wall that we started with on the back. So really activate that right leg. And then bring it through right knee to right wrist. Shoot it back. Right knee to right elbow. Shoot it back. Right knee to right shoulder, lift it a little higher. Shoot it back. Right knee to right elbow, this time pause, and then land that foot on the pinky side, bringing the back knee down, finding lizard pose. Feel free to place the forearms on the block. Just making sure that right knee continues to track the toes. And then coming up onto the hands, if you aren't there already, walk that right foot in so it's in line with the hip. Pop the back knee up, find runner's lunge, and then kick the right heel towards the glute. Feel that core activation as well as that right hamstring, and then shoot it back, three-legged down dog. And then set it down, down dog, big breath here. Left side, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it through, left knee, left wrist. Shoot it back. Left knee, left elbow. Shoot it back. Left knee, left shoulder, lift it high. Shoot it back. Bring it through left knee, left elbow, pause. And then plant the foot on the pinky side, back knee perhaps comes down, finding your lizard here. Again, option to use the block. Coming up onto the hands, start to make your way into that runner's lunge. Once you're there, left foot will start to kick up towards that glute. And then shoot it back, three-legged down dog. Set it down, down dog. Big breath in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, begin to shift forward into plank. See if you can come to those tippy toes like you're looking over a ledge. Always an option to lower the knees here, and then on an exhale, come down halfway, pause. Shoulders in line with the elbows, and then come all the way to the belly. Uncurling the toes, inhale, begin to take a low cobra, lifting the heart space. Try to keep the neck long, and then exhale, forehead down. Again, like that, inhale, lift up, low cobra. Exhale, lower. Feel free to stay here. Start to walk the hands a little bit closer towards the hips, maybe coming into up dog, if that feels okay on the back. And then exhale, wherever you are, we'll meet back in our down dog. Big toes touch, find child's pose. Arms can stay forward or back. Allowing the breath to smooth and even out.